Peter, the head of the NSA is challenging a report that the government is tapping into Google and Yahoo's data through a backdoor. What is the latest?
Well, it is just one more fallout from the Edward Snowden saga. It continues to dominate a lot of the headlines here in Washington, put pressure on the relationship between technology companies and the federal government. At the Bloomberg Government Cybersecurity Conference here in Washington yesterday, General Keith Alexander, the head of the NSA, he responded to this latest Snowden disclosure reported in the Washington Post. The paper, citing documents from Edward Snowden, says the agency was able to capture Google and Yahoo data by intercepting fiber optic cables abroad. Here's how General Alexander responded to our Trish Regan.
I can tell you factually, we do not have access to Google servers, Yahoo servers, We go through a court order. We issue that court order to them through the FBI. And it's not millions, it's thousands of those that are done. And it's almost all against terrorism and other things like that. It has nothing to do with U.S. persons.
Now, that news was just breaking as General Alexander spoke there. The NSA has pushed back further as well. The companies and the NSA have denied in the past that the government has direct access to the company's servers, but Alexander didn't directly respond to this new wrinkle that they could be intercepting information traveling between data centers on those fiber optic cables. This is a very big deal to these technology companies because they're already under intense pressure to show customers at home and abroad that they aren't necessarily turning over information to the government without being forced to do so under court order. Yahoo spokeswoman Sarah Marin responding that, quote, is in an email statement to us, strict controls in place to protect the security of our data centers, and we have not given access to our data centers to the NSA or to any other government agency. But this report will make it harder, Deirdre, for them to compete for business in Europe in particular. This is a competitive advantage right now for European companies who can argue that this data is at risk.